Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. So in this video, I want to share with you one really cool trick to get lots of traffic from Facebook. And no, it's not looking for solo ads there. It's something a little different here that does work insanely well. So here's what I want you guys to do. Head on over to your Facebook page, then go up to the Find Friends box. And what we're going to do is we want to look for the dog Facebook groups. Chances are they got a lot of groups here. So we're just going to go down here to where it says see more results for dogs. Let's click on it. And what we can do is we can look at the pages or groups, okay, that have dogs in it. So we could even try doing a search for dog training, dog experts, dog lovers. But let's just type in dog and then we'll look underneath groups, right? So let's see what we can find. So look right here, this is a group called Dog Chat. This is a group called Golden Doodle Dog Owner Groups. So that's very specific, and you know that these people are really interested in their dogs, right? And let's see, this person right here's got like follow the dog, dog lovers, you see that? So really what I want to do is I just want to look down these groups to find the groups that got a lot of people in it. Right? I'm trying to look for groups that got like thousands and thousands of people in it. Dog owner group. So as you guys can see, there are like thousands and thousands of groups here dedicated to dogs, right? And some of these groups are massive. Like there's some groups that if you dig around, you can find dog lover groups that have like 1 million people in it, right? So, I mean, I'll just keep digging around to try to find the biggest dog groups here. Then what you're going to do, let's go to one of these dog groups. I'll just use this as an example, right? So here's a dog group. This thing's got 7,292 members, right? And these guys are all crazy about their golden doodle dogs that they have, right? All right, so if you guys go down to where it says members, do you notice how it shows us these 3 people right here? These are the admins. These are the people that run the group, right? They've got a group of 7,292 dog lovers, right? Let's think about that, right? And let's look at it. Does it look like they're making any money from this group? No. Let's look at the top picture. This is just a random picture of a dog that says Golden Doodle Dog Owners, right? I don't even see like a website or anything over here. There's nothing, right? So here's just a thought, right? What if I join this group, then after I get approved, I then add one of these admins as my friend. So we could go to Donna Allman or Stacy or one of these people. And then what I'm going to do is I can add her as a friend and I could just talk to her for a second, you know, leave a comment on one of her pictures here. And then what I could do is I can send her a message and I could say, hey, Donna, what's going on? Hey, I really love the dog, the dog group that you guys have on Facebook. I really love these doodle dogs too, whatever the heck you call them. I already forgot. Was it Labradoodles? I say, hey, I really love the Facebook group dedicated to the most amazing dog breed that there is. Hey, quick question. I actually got a report here on dog training that I feel would be really helpful to people in the group, because I'm sure a lot of these people have, disobedient dogs or dogs that are, that are just misbehaving. So, hey, here's the deal. Would you guys be interested in doing a paid post, or can I sponsor the group, right? And I guarantee you that they're going to say yes. I mean, because why wouldn't they? You're basically saying, hey, can I give you money for giving away something that that your group is going to love? So here's what you can do. You can tell her, like, there's a few different things you can do, and I've done all these and they work really well. First thing you can do is you can ask her, hey, can I, you could post up basically an ad on the top with this timeline picture. So instead of saying Golden Doodle Dog Owners Group, you can advertise, maybe do it for a month or lifetime, or a few days or something like that. Say, hey, I'll sponsor the timeline picture up here for like a week or a month for $50. or 475 or throw a number out there. And then what we could do is we can, make a, like have a picture of our squeeze page showing, and that maybe something that says free report. Learn the biggest, discover the 7 biggest mistakes that golden doodle dog owners make, right? And then we can have the link up here. We can say the text for our link, for our report, for our squeeze page. They click on that, then it takes them to our squeeze page. And since we know that these people are all interested in golden doodle, maybe I would go back to my squeeze page, or I'd make them a brand new squeeze page that, is geared towards golden doodle, right? So I would have, like, maybe on the ebook cover for the free report, I would have a picture of a golden doodle. And maybe, on there I would say free report reveals the 7 biggest mistakes that golden doodle dog owners make and how to avoid them, right? So that's one way to do it. You could sponsor this post. And especially you guys, if you find a big Facebook group out there, again, there are Facebook groups where people got like 1 million fans, right? If I go to something like dog owners or dog lovers, let's see what we can find here. I'm telling you guys, you're going to be able to find some groups that got like look at that one right there. Let's go back here. Look, dog lovers community. Look at this. 731,000 people like that. You see it? Dog Lovers International. So what I would do is I would go to this page and look, let's see if there's any way that you could sponsor this. Right? I just want to check to see if they've got activity. Look at this. They got 1,600 people like this last post they made. So yeah, they got a lot of activity. Does it look like they're making any money here? No. Right? All they have is a link for a YouTube channel on the left. So I would find out who owns this and I would write them. And I'd say like, hey, would you be interested in doing a, sponsored thing? You could do a sponsored timeline cover to where it's like, again, you could just make a cool graphic or get any of those graphic guys I mentioned earlier to make a graphic for you. You could go to Warrior Forum, Warriors for Hire. You could go to Get Mini Site, ask decent banners too. And you could create a little banner up here that says, discover the 7 biggest dog training mistakes. And then you can have your link that says like, topdogsecrets.com/report. Go here to discover the truth, right? So that's one way you can advertise on Facebook, and it works really, really well. And again, you can get a lot of traffic from that for dirt cheap. So the other thing you can get these guys to do, let's go back here to one of these groups. I'll just pick a random one. How about this thing? The people who like their bull terrier dogs. So the other thing you can do is you can get them to do a sticky post, right? And the sticky post is basically the, post at the top of the fan page. So every time someone goes to a fan page, they're going to see your post at the top. So let me just click on a random group here, and I'll give you an example of one. So here's an example of one. So do you see this like Star Trek fans here? So look, this is an example of a paid sticky post. So look, hey Trek fans, do you want to get these comfy Star Trek pajamas and rule the galaxy? Click here. You see this? So if people click this, this takes them to my squeeze page, right? And you could basically contact all these other Star Trek fan pages and see if you could do a paid sticky post for like, a week or a month or something like that. And then they basically sticky it so that way every time someone goes to their fan page, this thing is going to be up on the very top of it. Trust me, this will help you build a huge list. So this is just an example of one. Hey, and then they click here, and look, I want to show you guys. Look, this is a squeeze page, right? I say that they can win. They can enter in their email address for a chance to win these free Star Trek pajamas. So you can just take people to your squeeze page. Free report. Discover the shocking truth. Discover the 7 biggest dog training mistakes. And it's really that simple, you guys. You could contact the people who are admins of these dog Facebook pages First, you can ask them if they have any sponsorship opportunities. You could see if they could just, change the top image out. And the other thing you could do is see if they'd be willing to do a little sticky post or anything else like that. Okay. It works really well, and that'll help you build a big list very quickly. So that about wraps up this video. I'll see you guys soon.